Hey, what's going on, world? It's your boys back at it again. Today, we are gonna give you, everybody out there, our love and hate for 2017.
That's right.
Woo!
That's right.
Mike, all right, man, after much discussion and, multiple debates that we've been having for all these movies that we've seen for this year, man, we were able to break down our top 5 love and our top 5 hate for this year. So, are you excited to break it down, man? Are you ready to let the people know what you think?
Yeah, man, definitely. This year has been interesting, and we had some really good movies this year, I must say. It was hard to break this down to 5, and it was very easy to break it down to 5 we hated. So, yeah, fact, right?
Yo, for real.
All right, so what we get into, hate or what we doing?
If anything, man, let's break down the hate.
All right, the hate.
Let's break down the hate, man. Let's break down the hate.
Bring it.
All right, so we'll start from 5 to number 1.
Yeah, we're going to.
Yeah, we'll work our way up, guys. So here we go. All right, so for number 5, according to this list, Fast 8.
Fast 8.
Fast 8, man.
Original shit.
Yeah, supposedly, yeah, it says in the beginning credits, original film, but at this point right now, the way that this film is going, it's losing a lot of its originality.
For real, man. 8? That's what it takes. 8.
Yeah, it
8
takes
movies.
8 movies, man. Like, to me, it's just getting horrible, man. I'm sorry to say, but it's a shitty plot, and it needs to stop.
Yeah, man, it's about cars do everything in that world. Cars open up a can of soap.
Yeah.
Cars open up a bag of chips in this world.
The ad thing is terrible. The whole cast, I mean, who would have thought, man? Like, rest in peace, Paul Walker. But, without him, like, this film is just, and now we have 2 more left. They want to close it off at 10. And
then there's drama with The Rock and Tyrese.
And The Rock getting his own film, too. So.
Oh, yeah, spin-off, so that makes it 11. 11 movies.
Oh, man, and obviously we're going to bring it to you guys. We're going to go check out these films and let you know what we think about it. But, man, they really need to stop.
Yeah, we do. Definitely, man. 8, man.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It keeps making more money.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the problem. Stop giving them more money. We'll have to do this.
Yo, for real, man. They just need to end it, man. At least end it in a classy note. Just to close it off. But
Paul Walker, that was the way to do it.
Yeah, that was it. To me, Furious 7 was good enough to be a close-off movie. Not because he passed away, but it was the way it just ended. They did everything. They got the money. They got their freedom. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. So, but yeah, man. And
4.
So, number 4, Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, Ghost in the Shell for me, like, what really did for me in that film was just the CGI.
Yeah, so that's the plus.
Yeah, that was like the plus. Like, what else do you think this film gave? Like, to me, like the whole plot, it was kind of vanilla. Did you think? Like,
It was
a
very
little dry.
vanilla. I believe the plot was about a hacker criminal who was hacking into things. It's A and B. Stop the bad guys, stuff like that. But I give credit to where credit's due. They did stick to the anime.
Yes.
That they did right. They did that right. However, the racism of kind of the ending was silly. The ending was it's better being white. Like I don't even know how to explain that. It's so messed up. Like they were in Japan. They couldn't find no other shells that were Asian. Had to make it a white movie.
Yeah, it was a little weird. Like the way that they were trying to categorize, I guess. Scarlett Johansson is supposed to be like the main character of the anime.
Yeah.
Of the anime, right?
The anime. Yeah, she's the main character. Yeah, but that character was Asian.
Right.
That's what that character was. And they made her white. They made her white. And they made her partner white. But this is Hollywood to show.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't the idea of this like they want to try other avenues? Like, for example, like they wanted to start working more on anime films so they could get away from superhero films. Isn't that
right.
The rumor?
See, Ghost in the Shell, real quick. The whole thing about Ghost in the Shell was it was a test because superhero movies are kind of dying out now. Mm-hmm. So what they're doing is anime was going to be the next thing, and this failed. So I don't know what else they're going to do after that. Because after Ghost in the Shell, it's supposed to be Akira, and then of course Naruto.
Oh, they're bringing Naruto?
Yeah, they're going to do a Naruto movie. But Ghost in the Shell is supposed to be a big deal because of the fact that Dragon Ball Z failed. Remember that? That cluster? Oh my god, it was awful.
Yeah. I hate, it was terrible. The actor was horrible. The whole thing. Some movies, some animes are just not good for movies.
Exactly.
To be honest with you, like
it doesn't fit the American.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit.
It doesn't look right, like, cause we know, like, when it's a cartoon, it could be infinite. You could do whatever you want. It's a cartoon. It's not real. But when they put a cartoon in a real life actual movie, it just doesn't look right. It just looks like it's impossible for a human to do. Like we talk about more of like the human aspect. Like yeah, like for example, like the Dragon Ball Z, like a human Goku actor guy, like and then
American
that does the Saiyan thing. It just doesn't look right. Yeah, and it's not. Yeah, it's like even if it was an Asian man, like if they would have done this movie in Japan, like an actual human being being Goku, like it still just doesn't look right. It just looks phony to me, and I like movies to be real life movies, and I like animes to be, anime. And like I hate when they're trying to put these roles together.
So real quick, let's get this conversation.
No, yeah.
So you thinking like American superhero movies make more sense, like Japanese anime coming to
right.
Real life film?
Yeah, just for the most part. I mean, the Japanese, they do good too in movies. Like I've seen a few Japanese films, and like like a lot of like samurai and karate films and things like that, drama films. But some movies, man, some movies and animes just they don't gel together. That's my whole idea about it. And Ghost in the Shell was just boring to me. Like it just didn't. I was expecting a little bit more. Like the trailer was hot.
Yeah,
I like the trailer.
That's how they sold it. They sold it as an action movie.
And
then we go see it. It's a bunch of freaking talk and expect for us to know everything about Ghost in the Shell.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so.
It is what it is. All right, number 3, Alien Covenant.
Yeah, that's so personal. You know what's interesting about this list?
Covenant.
Man, all this stuff is like a sequel to something. But Alien Covenant was supposed to be the big comeback before this franchise, and just
man, Prometheus, man, was great. Prometheus.
I think it was good too. Yeah, a lot of people was confused by it. But Prometheus was a good movie, very original.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying about Prometheus. And this is a sequel towards it, Alien Covenant. And what happened was, you see Prometheus? What was it?
Prometheus?
Yeah. Yeah. You figure you see that and you're about to see a main character, you're gonna be disappointed with that.
Dude, it was just terrible, man. Like, I thought the main character was gonna be like there. And I'm like, yes! Alien Covenant, the sequel, really back, really knows, we got this, we're gonna find out what happened to her. And then when we're watching the film, she died. Like
what?
Like she supposedly they found out that David, Michael Fassbender's character, the robot, did experiments on her to make newer mutant aliens. So like some BS like that. And
I don't even remember half of it.
Oh man, I remember because I love Alien. I'm an Alien buff, man, and the whole movie was just I was so mad. Like they could have done that so much better. Like there was like first of all she didn't need to die, and now like it's like the whole idea of that movie was just set up to fail.
The whole movie was set up to fail.
They send out they said somewhere they send out some sort of distress signal, and then all the people in the Covenant ship find the distress signal, which was the girl.
Yeah, that's right.
Shaw,
right. It
whatever.
took them years to get there.
Yeah.
It took them years to get there.
Because they were supposed to go to another planet, and then they saw a distress signal. I was like, oh man, there's a distress signal. Let me go to this other planet. And then they land, and then all hell breaks loose. So it was kind of like a subpar, like bland storyline. And then everybody, as you know, Alien, everybody dies, and all that stuff. And then Fassbender gets away, thinking like he was the other robot, so he was on board, and he put some of his eggs, and they're going into the newer planet. So
I don't even think they got made another one. It's so bad. I think it failed too.
It did, man. I want to see it now because I want to know what's gonna happen. Because Fassbender's on board, he put his alien eggs with all those other human eggs, and they're going to that new planet. Yeah. Remember that scene when he takes it out of his mouth? Like, it was just disgusting. That was cool, but it was just horrible. Really disappointed me on this. I'm very disappointed. Star Wars: The Last Jedi. If you guys haven't seen our review about it, make sure you guys check it out. We talk about the film, we give our pros and cons, but yeah, if you guys haven't seen that review, check it out. And yeah, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, Mike. What do you think?
The reason it's on a hate is because of what they done to the main character, not mean Rey, but Luke Skywalker. Oof. They made him into a coward, like straight up. Coward, like trainer, like even the training was lazy.
Yeah.
This guy had so much passion for like the hate of the Rock. No, not like the Rock wrestler, but training. What did he make her do?
When they were sitting on the rock. Sitting on the rock. Try not to hit the rock with the lightsaber. It's all about the rock. Not the wrestler. The actual rock.
Yeah, in the movie. And it's interesting. She's training with rocks, but yeah, this is a future beyond anything else. And in training, freaking rocks.
Yeah.
That's really great.
Yeah, man. We should have seen more energies like surrounding her body, or like something more like like a training at night where you're doing things with stars, or something sick that we haven't seen from the Jedi, like
about the Jedi Force and the Jedi way. And they still didn't explain the whole training of a Jedi. It's just like within, and it's still lazy because supposedly she's the chosen one.
Right.
Still didn't explain too much.
Yeah, it still didn't explain too much. It's still and also the stupid story about Rey. She's still trying to figure out like her place, and also like, I have this power inside me. I don't know what to do with it. They still haven't explained all of that yet.
That was the whole point of this movie, to explain that, and they still didn't explain it.
Yeah.
So I guess Star Wars. What's the number? 10? 9? Yeah, I think it's done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's the 8th.
The next one, 8th. I guess
this is the
they're gonna make that 3 hours because they should explain where she's been.
Yeah, the next one's the 9th.
Right?
Yeah, it's the 9th. Yeah.
And then what it is too was the casino.
Oh yeah, the casino.
A lot of people didn't like that.
Yeah, like what? Yeah, and also. Yeah, there were so many things, man. It was such honestly, to me, this movie was just flat out lazy. It was like they were just milking the thing. Remember also that whole scene about they're running out of fuel and they had the shields, and then the Empire, not the Empire, but like the First Order was blasting those ships. Mm-hmm. It was like, any minute now they're gonna run out of fuel and the shields will be down and we're gonna destroy them. To me, that whole scene was just horrible. Except that scene with Laura Dern launches the ship in hyperspace and then crashes into that giant Star Destroyer or First Order ship or whatever. That was cool. But it was just lazy. Like, they could have definitely done better, man. Honestly, please, Disney, don't bring back the director, Rian Johnson. He was just horrible. I hope he doesn't. I think it's JJ that's gonna film the next one. So JJ now needs to save this franchise. Like, he started something with The Force Awakens, a nice little introductory film, but now he gave it to Rian, and Rian just destroyed this thing. And now in the next one, JJ has to clean it up. That's pretty much my rant right now for this. Mike goes full nuts in our video.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it, and I was very disappointed. And number one is Tom Cruise, Mummy. Yeah, I really don't got nothing to say about this film, man. I like Brendan Fraser's Mummy, flat out. I'm tired of Tom Cruise trying to pick up and build projects off other films. Like,
oh my God, that's so true.
Yeah, exactly.
So true. It is so true.
I got nothing else to say, man.
That movie failed so miserably. They planned for that movie to be such a success. They had a whole thing planned out of the dark universe. Yeah. Everybody wants to copy Marvel. Everybody. And that failed. And I'm glad that failed to show that you do not do something like that. That was not great business move, man. That was not at all. Terrible. Boring. Tom Cruise was trying to be this young hot shot, and it's like he was like out of touch.
Oh yeah.
It was like someone,
like a treasure hunter.
Yeah, treasure hunter. Someone should have been 7 times younger than that. 7 years younger. Yeah. To play that role, and he's trying to be all smooth. Like, I wasn't buying it, man. I was just not buying it. Very boring, very cliche. Failed at the box office. Failed with me and Ronnie. Don't like it.
All right, so yeah, that's it for our hate. Now we're gonna move on to our love. Finally, let's bring some positivity to this now.
Right?
Whew. All right, so guys, for our love, for the top 5 love, coming in at 5, it'll be Kong Skull Island.
Kong Skull Island.
Oh man, Kong Skull Island, man. I have to say, man, I love the cinematography of Kong. I know most of it was like some nice CGI, but that CGI screen, man, was just beautiful, man. Especially that one scene with the girl is on top of the mountain cliff, and then Kong comes out of the darkness.
You really like that scene?
I love that scene, man, because it was so cool. We saw it in IMAX. So like it was dark, like everything was just well lit. Like it was so cool, man.
It was cool.
It was cool,
but
man.
I liked it because of the fighting.
Oh, you did?
Monster fighting. Yeah, I brought out the little kid in me. I like seeing stuff like that. It was entertaining. And
yeah, the fighting was cool.
Yeah, they had a couple of cool fights. Kong was ginormous and shit. And they gave more detail into Skull Island, which I liked. They were showing a lot about Skull Island. Instead of just like showing up and being like, oh, it's Kong, and like, let's bring it back to New York. They actually stayed there.
Right.
Which was surprising.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Kong was good.
Yeah, so basically, like, the film was basically a group of explorers trying to check out an island where they feel that monsters are real. Is that...
Not necessarily. It was John Goodman.
John Goodman.
John Goodman wanted to go working for the government. So that was that. Number 4. Get Out. Get Out. Number 4. Maybe some controversy with that, but we have our reasons for it. But definitely original movie of the year.
Wow,
brother. That's what black people.
Yeah, man.
Crap ton of money.
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
what was it? 30 million to make?
Yeah, and then it came out 100 something.
Yeah, man, 100 something, and then total made like 400 million.
What a crush, man! What a profit.
Need more movies like that. Need more originality.
Yeah.
Horror / thriller.
It was, and you know what's crazy, man? Remember when we went to see it? We were like, all right, we were bored that night, so we're like,
we wasn't planning to see it.
We weren't even planning to see it, and we're
right.
like, Get Out. Why are we watching this? And I'm like, all right, whatever, man. Yeah, we were like, yo, you want to go see Get Out? And you're like, Get Out. Why? But man, talk about a freaking kick to the lower region there. Like it was, it definitely exceeded my expectation. Like that movie was awesome, and everybody who left the theater was like, yo, that movie was awesome. I was hearing what people.
The crowd
were
was into it too.
Yeah,
the crowd was into it.
Yeah,
great cast, great acting, great screenwriting. First director, what's his name?
Jordan Peele from Peele.
Yeah, made his debut, and good for him. Man.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. I mean, I guess explain what the plot was. You remember, like
their plot was very silly in a way.
Yeah.
It was kind of white people betting off on black people wanting their powers, if you will, because the main character power was like his gift, his talent.
Right.
Say was he had good photography skills,
right?
And he wanted those eyes.
Right.
So the bad guys wanted eyes for that. Yeah. So like it was silly, but it was original. It was very original, and it kept you entertained.
It was.
But it was just the whole point of a movie is to keep you entertained with that.
Yeah, my guy in that movie was the gardener. Remember when he's running?
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Weird.
It was
like, yo, whoa.
That alone freaked me out. I was like, what's going on?
Just like, yeah.
Just start running.
Yeah.
Just stop. Just stop. It was like, oh.
Dude, that was bizarre, man. But yeah, man, Get Out was a great film. Go check it out. It should be out on Blu-ray now. Great movie. Definitely a must-watch if you haven't seen it. Number 3, it is our girl, Wonder Woman.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep. She did good. She did good. The only good DC movie out of that whole universe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I think it was good. Yeah, right.
Oh yeah. I mean, out of all the DC films,
Batman, Superman, Man of Steel, Suicide Squad.
All right, if we're talking about these new DC films that have been coming out for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, not Christian Bale's Batman. None of that. That's out. None of that. This new DC. All right, you got Suicide Squad, you got Justice League, you got Batman versus Superman, and you have Wonder Woman.
Man of Steel.
And Man of Steel.
Wonder Woman. That's one out.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. Best one out.
Actually, one of the only one with probably great color, because all the other movies are very dark and stuff like that. Yeah. But the whole point of Wonder Woman, why it was so good from a DC's perspective of the universe, is because it was hope of a superhero. She was not miserable and moping about her powers. She's glad she had her powers to help people. And that's the problem with DC. That's why it was so good to see a superhero give hope to other people. That's the whole point of Superman. Instead of being mopey and looking at the sky, talking about my powers suck. Like, man, be happy for what you have, man. And that's why Wonder Woman came in number 3. And that's why Wonder Woman is the best superhero movie of the year.
Yeah, well said, my friend. I got nothing to say about that to back you up, man. But yeah, Wonder Woman was definitely phenomenal. Way better than all these past and like before, superhero films for DC films. For a solo DC character, definitely the best.
That's
better than Superman, better than Batman.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. But Batman didn't get his own movie.
Yeah.
Batman DC.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm
man.
sorry.
That's how you're supposed to do it, man.
Yeah.
Number 2.
And number 2 will be Egg.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, that clown Pennywise, man. Yo, that clown, man. Yo, that movie had everything that you want: horror, suspense, comedy, which is surprising because you would think, like, when you see Egg, you're thinking, oh, it's just gonna be horror, scary. It's like, oh my god, but it was hilarious. Clean in terms of cinematography. I'm a big cinematography guy.
Yeah, I love saying that.
I love colors, man. I love, especially that scene when the kid's arm gets ripped off when he bites it.
Yeah, that was a shock.
That rain,
whoa.
The rain was just cool. Like I'm just a fan of that. I love clean, but when he rips out that arm and he's dragging and like fighting, and then he brings him into the sewer, you're like, your heart just drops.
Yeah, it's like, you're getting serious. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
But yeah, excuse me. The movie was good. It was a huge comeback for horror in general. It was just pretty good, and it had kids in it, which really surprised me. Because like I told you before, what they could have did was they could have made part 2 into part 1 and have adults in it, but they stuck to it and had kids in it, and it was really hard, man. Yeah. I give huge credit to it, man. I give big 1-ups for that.
Yeah, so basically, like the plot is basically about a alien mutant clown that lives in the sewer that terrorizes kids based on their fears.
Yeah,
so
kind of a Freddy Krueger type thing, but it's more reality-wise. He don't go into sleep. It's their fears.
Yeah.
So which is clowns are scary. That's always been.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of clowns after watching it. That's for sure. But yeah, like all in all, it to me was just phenomenal film. Again, guys, check it out if you haven't seen the movie. Make sure to check out our review on it as well. But yeah, it was phenomenal. I love it. Great film. Anything else you want to add to it? Because I could add more, but when
Yeah, it was good. All right, coming in at number 1.
It is Logan.
Yeah, man, Logan, number 1, man. Great movie, man. Great. High expectations, and they delivered on it. Because it was like a farewell to his work that he did, Hugh Jackman. And he nailed it, man. Rated R too, man. Rated R superhero movie. So worth it, man. So worth it.
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that movie was just gritty. It was entertaining. I couldn't get my eyes off it. Like, it was, best, definitely, no question, no argument, best Wolverine movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no question.
Hands down.
Yeah, all the other ones were just flat little films compared to Logan. Yeah. Logan was just, it had everything you want in a film, like, or in a Wolverine film. Gory,
for the first time, we finally see him slicing and dicing.
Yeah, slicing. It had all the slicing and dicing. It was just, it's like finally they took the claws off.
And actually did something just the claws off.
Yeah, no pun intended, for Wolverine. Like, they finally let him go and be free.
Yeah, man.
Like, it was just phenomenal. Like, the story, the acting, the little girl that played
X-23.
I never knew the designation.
Yeah, it was X-23, but I give a lot of credit too, because as I remember watching that movie, I didn't know where it was going to go. I honestly didn't. I had no clue. I was sitting there like in suspense about what's next and stuff like that, and they definitely delivered on that. And so much like Ronnie inside jokes on that, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Great fight scenes.
Yeah, great fight scenes, great story. I love the whole plot of the film was great, and yeah, I mean, Wolverine was awesome. I definitely liked the film.
Really good.
Yeah, really, really good. It's out on Blu-ray as well. All these films, I'm pretty sure, are out on Blu-ray at this point of the year. But yeah, make sure to check them out. You know, these films were awesome, and yeah, Logan was just great.
Number 1, Logan. Now, yeah, certain movies didn't make the list.
Yeah.
You know, but that was our top 5 of what's good and top 5 of what we didn't like. You know, 2017 was great, and we're closing 2017 so far, you know, good and stuff like that. And like we want to move forward into 2018.
Yeah, definitely. I want to give a shout out to all of our subscribers out there. Thank you so much for sticking with us as we're trying to grow this channel for you guys. You know, trying to give you guys great content, great movie content. And yeah, definitely next year we're gonna do that. We're gonna bring more new stuff, more new, you know, more segments, more stuff. So definitely stay tuned for that. Mike, anything else you want to add to the people?
Yeah, I want to thank y'all too, man. Thank y'all so much for subscribing to us and sticking to us. And we haven't gone down. We just continue to go up. And that's the goal of this channel because we love movies. You know what I'm saying? We love movies just like you guys. Typical guys loving movies, you know. It's very entertaining for us, you know. And we support that. And we thank y'all so much for that. And we want to do more in 2018. We do have plans to continue growing more for the YouTube movie review community. All right? I want to thank y'all so much. You know, my boy Ronnie here. You know, like and subscribe. Tell us what you think what should have been number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2, number 1. And tell us what you didn't like. What was on our list and stuff like that. Share with us, you know. Comment on us, you know, and react to us and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, definitely. We love you guys' input, and yeah, definitely keep us, you know, keep us posted on what you guys think, what we should have taken out, what we should have added. You know, we love the feedback, so definitely thank you guys for that. So with that being said, Mike, so I guess it's a wrap for 2017.
Wrap for 2017, going into 2018.
All right, so I guess we'll see you guys on the other side. Have a happy new year, and we'll see you in 2018. That's a wrap.